Hello, welcome. Today is very emotional. I have a lot of emotions going on today. I do have a follow-up appointment with my doctor. So from the last 3 times, this appointment has been my follow-up from my DNC. So he would ask me like, how long has the bleeding been? Do you having more any discharge? Do you have any more crampings and all of that? So that's what I'm expecting, which is fine. I don't care. I'm kind of used to it. But now I'm just wondering, like, what else can he say? I think I'm more at the point where, like, what else can he tell me? You know, like, we've done everything under the microscope. We did everything under the sun. So I'm kind of, like, curious. I do hope that he sends me out for more testing. I hope that they send Frank out for testing. I know it's gonna be weird with him not being here and being deployed, so that's gonna have to be delayed. But I guess overall, I'm kind of, I don't know how I feel, to be honest. I'm more nervous than anything. I am excited, and the excitement comes from like me getting the okay to work out and at least focusing my energy into that as well. So we will see. I don't know. I'll keep you posted, obviously. I'm planning to hop on after the appointment to let you know. So that's basically where I'm at. It is a couple of, like an hour since my appointment, and okay, so I got okay news. It's not like the best news, but it's not like the worst news. So long story short, I'm okay. Well, first off, I'm okay to work out. I could go back to my normal activities. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna do that. I have in mind to start tomorrow, because today I actually have to go to the grocery store, but to do Heather Robertson's month calendar. I'll go ahead and link her YouTube down below. I did her 12-week program back in March, and oh my goodness gracious, the change that I saw in my body is everything. But anywho, side note, he basically told me that I can Literally, that was my face. So he said that he talked to his specialist colleagues and said that they would recommend to do IVF. The reason being is, to my knowledge and how I understood it, was that my eggs and my husband's sperms are healthy, they're good, but it looks like when they meet together, it kind of like, they like get into a spasm mode, but they kind of like freak out on each other. And so he's saying that that could be because I have a good egg but he doesn't have a good sperm, or vice versa. So he was saying that because both of our tests came back normal, that it's just bad luck. And I hate saying bad luck, but he was like, with pregnancy, anything is a risk. Getting pregnant is a risk, and like maintaining a pregnancy is a risk in itself. So he said with IVF, they can actually like pick and choose like which sperm and egg is mature enough to get together and make a baby. So he said we can do that, but that in itself is a whole different like story, like emotionally. Like he kind of gave us a little bit of in-depth of how emotionally it can be, and oh my goodness, like he just gave us like the peak of the iceberg, and I was just like this is a lot. So he did say that, you know, it is emotionally heavy, and financially it can be heavy. So then he said that because, again, our test came back negative, he said that we can still try again naturally. I still have time. I mean, I'm only 28, so I still got time. My husband still has time. He recommended and suggested to try naturally, and then if that ends up not succeeding, then to do IVF. And I think that's what we're gonna do. I think my husband and I kind of came to that conclusion, and like I said, it's not like the best news, but it's not like the worst news ever. We are planning to take a year to year and a half off just to kind of regroup as a couple, because when you've had a miscarriage, doesn't matter how many you have, it kind of just shaken things up a little bit, you know, like your world gets shaken up. So that's where we're at. And not just that, but because we are gonna get stationed elsewhere, like we do want to like take it all in. Frank does head out to sea on Monday, like officially for the appointment. So while he is gone, I am planning to get second opinions. Like, I love my doctor. I don't think I will ever replace him, but I think getting like a second opinion will be more helpful and kind of just see, you know, maybe they find something that he couldn't, I don't know. But he did suggested to look for second opinion and then and do all of that. So that is the plan. I kind of just go from there, and we'll see. I don't know how I don't know where life is gonna take us. I don't know what God has in store for us, but I just keep praying to the Lord, to God, that like it happens. You know, like I have a feeling that it will happen. I have a feeling that we will have a kid. I have a feeling that Jehovah God will bless us with a baby. So it's just all about keeping faith and just keep pushing forward. Hello. So okay, so I got like a random call this morning. My doctor called me at 8:30 in the morning today, and honestly, truly, like I was kind of taken aback because I'm like, why is he calling me? Like last time I talked to him was like earlier this month, and I thought that we have like talked through everything, we had a plan, whatever. So I was like, okay, like what's happening? I'm so confused. So he called me and he said that my embryo was sent to get tested to see what potentially may had caused the miscarriage. So results came back today or yesterday, but the results was trisomy, I hope I'm saying that right, trisomy 16, which means that the baby had an extra chromosome. So he said that even though it's a sad, I mean, it's still a loss no matter what, he does say that like the good thing is that it was a fluke in a sense that nothing's wrong with me or my husband, you know, because it's been a month since I followed up with my doctor, and it's been a little bit over a month since my loss. So I've been chewing up a lot, like I've been processing things, and for a minute, like I thought like, do I need to go and get a second opinion? Do I need to go and get my genetic testing again? Does Frank have to get his genetic testing again? And so the fact that my doctor told me that everything's fine, like me and my husband are good, and unfortunately it's just the nature of the game, that, you know, my baby didn't make it to full term. So that honestly truly it gives me hope. I talked to Frank via email, and it gives him hope as well, because it's like, okay, you know, we can try again. My doctor still recommends that I try naturally one more time, and I think we are gonna try, not anytime soon. I do want to move up to Washington and kind of get settled in and kind of regroup, reconnect with Frank, because I feel like this whole year has been trash. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's 2020, and I feel like with his schedule, it was just a lot of back and forth, and it was just like a hot mess express. I'm not gonna lie. And then when we lost the baby, obviously Frank couldn't get time off. His emergency leave kind of got rejected, or they didn't take it or whatever. So we really didn't really grieve, and it sucked. Maybe at the year mark, we will definitely regroup again, but that's kind of where I'm at. It's bittersweet because I couldn't do anything to prevent this from happening. My doctor couldn't do anything to prevent it. But it's kind of sweet because at least I know that I'm still healthy. I can still have a kid. My husband's still healthy. You know, he can still help me have a kid. Like, you know, he's gonna be my baby daddy no matter what. So that's kind of where like the sweetness comes into play. But, you know, I'm still processing everything. I was actually doing research on see, now I forgot how to say it, trisomy, and the specific one was 16, and it looks like, according to my Googles and my research, 6% of miscarriages ends because of that. So, and I was reading that, like, let's say, like, as the baby was developing, some people miscarry at 36 weeks because of it, and I was like, ooh, wow. But yeah, that's basically where we're at. Again, I will definitely keep you up to post. I will keep you up to date with everything. I'm pretty sure not pretty sure, I'm like 100% sure that after this video, you probably aren't going to see anything in the fertility journey playlist I have created. I can't even talk anymore. Wow. So hold on tight. You'll probably see something pop up here like in a year. But yeah, that's where we are. And again, if you're going through a loss, if you're healing from a loss, if you're processing a loss, I see you and I feel you, and you are not alone. I promise you, you are not alone. I'm sending you a big hug to you and your family and your loved ones, and we're gonna get our rainbow baby one way or another, but we're gonna have a rainbow baby. I am determined that we're gonna have a rainbow baby. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, because again, this is a whole part in my channel that I really want to give emphasis, and I really want to dedicate time to it, because 1 in 4, I am 1 in 4. 1 in every 4 women suffers a miscarriage. So why not talk about it and make people feel uncomfortable, make society feel uncomfortable, make society start making room for us. That's about it. Now I'm going to ramble, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.